fastest show in sports.
Kansas City and the Chargers. Who do you like?
Kansas City is a 3-point favorite, and it's the game's in Brazil. I don't know. The Chiefs are going to win that game.
Okay, you're going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs as well because the Chargers don't belong in Los Angeles. They belong in San Diego, and that's where it should always be. So for that point, they don't win the game. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Ooh, boy, here comes a real big one here. Boy, we can't wait for this one. No, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I'm missing Tampa Bay, Atlanta. We didn't get Tampa Bay, Atlanta. Okay, so go Tampa Bay, Atlanta.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Okay, Mike's going to go with Tampa Bay. I'm going to go with Atlanta, simply because I got to I got to remember the varsity a little bit, and my buddy John Fricky is there as well. So I'm going to take Atlanta in this one. Cincinnati and Cleveland.
Bengals. Oh,
Here's your
you
chance.
can ask me every week. I'll say Bengals.
I'm going to have to go with the Bengals too because Cleveland is in an absolute
Skyline
mess.
Philly.
Is in an absolute mess, so I'm going to go with Cincinnati. Minnesota and
Skyline
Miami.
Philly.
Miami and
Skyline
Indianapolis.
Philly. Skyline Chili, and my wife was born in Cincinnati. She's from there.
Okay, Miami and
Go ahead.
Indianapolis. Dolphins and the Colts.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the Dolphins because I have no love for the Colts, and like I said before, Jim Irsay died because the his people around him enabled him to keep taking other drugs, ketamine and other things. So therefore, they killed their owner, and therefore the Colts killed their owner. Therefore, I will root for the Dolphins.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Dolphins as well, simply because I used to cover the Dolphins, and I have to see if my bad luck streak is going to stop sooner or later. Las Vegas, the Raiders and the Patriots.
I'm going for the Raiders, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling the Raiders this year.
I can never
Yeah.
root for the Raiders unless maybe it would be the Raiders and the Jets. But I think at that point I'd have to root for the Jets because I grew up in New York. But I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. I covered the Patriots for several years. I got a lot of friends there. And I think Mike Vrabel is the guy that's going to change things around in New England. Moving on now, more games. Arizona and New Orleans. As going back to what we talked about, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints. I'm probably going to pick the New Orleans Saints all season long, simply because they have better food than Arizona. Without question. There's nothing there.
I don't think the Saints are very good, though. So I'm going to take Kyler Murray and the Cardinals in this one.
Okay, you can take Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Okay. Pittsburgh and the Jets. Here we go. I'm going to get, because I live in Florida, I'm going to get the Dolphins games, but I would want to watch this game because it's just going to be fun. I'm totally stymied. I can't stand Aaron Rodgers, and I'm not a Jets fan. I don't know where to go. You go first.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to say it's like Putin versus Xi Jinping. It's the worst of two evils. I'm going to go with the Jets because my good friend John Pepper is a Jets fan. He thinks they're going to suck again. I'm going to root for them, and therefore, when I do pick games, they do lose. So, John, yeah, you're going to lose, but I'm going to pick them anyway.
I'm going to pick the Jets as well, simply because I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers succeed. End of story. Done deal. Giants and the Redskins. To you.
Actually, they're the Commanders now. We don't say the R word on this show.
I know. That's what I wanted to see if you'd pick it up. Nice job.
No, let's see. Wait, they play the Giants this weekend?
Giants and the Commanders.
Yeah, they didn't look really good in the preseason. I know the preseason doesn't count, but they did get Terry McLaurin back. Yeah, I like the Commanders.
Okay, you like the Commanders. I'm going to go with the Commanders as well, for no other reason than I can't root for the New York Giants ever. Carolina versus Jacksonville. Another game which really, it's, if you're a fan, you care about this. I'm going to go with Jacksonville only because they have a better beach than Carolina.
That's not true. The Outer Banks are awesome. The Outer Banks are awesome. If you want to say Carolina. Carolina's got great beaches. So,
Okay.
who's the quarterback for the Jaguars? The kid from well, he's not a kid anymore, but
The Clemson
Uh,
kid.
yeah, Clemson kid. Yeah, who am I thinking of?
I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
Trevor Lawrence. So Trevor Lawrence, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the mullet. Maybe it's the fact that I couldn't stand Alabama, and he ran all over Alabama and won the national title for the Tigers. And he's had a couple bad injury breaks, and it looked like he was on his way for a while. So I kind of like Jacksonville.
Okay. Both of us for Jacksonville. All right. Moving on, getting into the 4 o'clock games now. Tennessee at Denver. Tough game for me because I like Cam Ward. I think Tennessee is on the right track. But the Denver Broncos being home, and I got to tell you, I miss the Rocky Mountains every single day. I miss my time skiing at Breckenridge and Vail and all those great places there. I got a lot of great friends out in Denver as well. So because of that, I'm going to pick the Denver Broncos this week.
That's a good reason. From now on, all these picks, I'll just pick the opposite team than you because I have
Oh,
but wait, the Broncos are taking on who again?
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I like the Titans.
Okay, it's a big rebuild. San Francisco at Seattle. I guess you're going to take San Francisco because you're the California boy.
No, remember I hate Kyle Shanahan, so I'll root for the Seahawks.
Okay, I'm going to pick the Seahawks as well, simply because I love my time in Seattle. Detroit and Green Bay. I'm going to pick Green Bay because they got great food, great cheese, great fans, and there's nothing quite like a game at Lambeau Field.
It's true, but Jared Goff is, he wants to go to the NFC Championship game, if not the Super Bowl this year. I'm rooting for the Lions. I'm all in on the Lions.
All
Really,
in
I
on the
wouldn't even mind
Lions.
if they beat the Eagles this year in the playoffs. So I'm gonna go Lions.
Okay, Houston and the Rams. In another game. What
I
do you
go
think?
Rams. Rams. Stafford. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go Rams. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rams too, just because I love LA and Randy as well. So
I
there you go.
love LA.
I
I love it.
love
I
LA.
love LA.
Little Randy Newman. I'll definitely go with LA there. Baltimore and Buffalo. Ooh, big game. It's a Sunday night game.
Boy, yeah, it's a great game. It's might be a preview of the AFC title game. Lamar Jackson is due. John Harbaugh is not going to be the Baltimore Ravens coach forever, especially if he doesn't deliver soon with that roster. But so are the Buffalo Bills have been due for centuries, and like how can I bet against my favorite quarterback? Okay, the
Yeah,
Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. Those are my two favorite. Like Buffalo.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Buffalo's due. And so we have one more game, and it's the Monday night game. Minnesota at Chicago. Dun 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 dun.
Dun
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 dun.
dun 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 dun. Dun.
This is it, man. If we still
Ew.
had the old Monday night football
Dun
theme, this would be the game to play
dun
it in front of.
dun. Ew.
So
So,
let's see. Minnesota
wait,
and
where
Chicago. I know the Bears are. I get. I'm rooting for Minnesota. I think. I think Minnesota, for whatever reason, is going to have a great year this year. I don't know why. Just because of the fact they're the Vikings. So I'm picking the Vikings for no reason. None.
is it?
Zero.
Is the
Nada.
game? Is the game in Chicago
In
or
Chicago.
the
In
dome in
Chicago.
Minnesota? Soldier Field, Chicago. The Chicago. Yeah, I'm going for the Bears. When
The
the Bears
Bears.
win and they give their fans hope early in that godforsaken weather city, I kind of like it. And so Minneapolis is the same thing, but I don't know. I'm rooting for the Bears. The
Go male
Bears.
cheerleaders. Go male cheerleaders.
Oh yeah. I can't imagine like the Saturday Night Live crew, George Wendt and those guys rooting
Oh
for
man.
the male cheerleader. These guys got male cheerleaders. I gotta go with the Bears. The Bears.
That's all, folks.